So very good evening. Today we are going to discuss the fraud and fraud schemes. As introduction to the forensic accounting, you may learn this introduction to the fraud and fraud schemes. The what is a fraud? So you know that the misstatements in auditing also you may learn as per the SLAuS 214 auditing. The misstatement can arise due to fraud or error. In that case, error is an unintentional one, and the name itself suggests the fraud is an intentional act or omission designed to deceive others. It is trying to deceive others, resulting in a victim suffering a loss and or preparator to achieve a unethical gain. So when you are defining a fraud is an intentional act, it is not an unintentional omission. Decide to deceive others. It means you are stealing someone's money, like embezzlement, resulting in the victim suffering a loss and preparator to achieve a gain. The forensic accounting is a different angle or the aspect from the normal external auditing. The forensic name itself given suitable for use in court of law. The findings of the forensic accountant are presented in the court in order to sue against the fraudster, the criminal. The forensic, when we are going to the forensic, the here you can see forensic science, a part of the forensic accounting. Forensic science, also known as criminalistics, is the application of the science principle and method to support legal decision making. In the forensic accounting, we are using the accounting findings, the auditing findings, to present in front of law to sue the fraudsters. The forensic meaning suitable for use in court of law. So you want to highlight those stuff when you are determining suitable for use in court of law, and it also and it is to that standard and potential outcome that the forensic accounting generally have to work. Internal auditing versus forensic accounting. The name itself have internal means company එක ඇතුළේම කට්ටිය. It's a part of the normal auditing. Internal audit involves adequacy and we are testing the TOCs, right? Internal auditing involves adequacy and effectiveness of the internal controls in the prevention, detection, potential risks, while forensic audit involves investigation of alienation of realized risk. After the risk was happened, after the identified threat, not theft or the fraud is happened only, forensic accountant's role is emerge. The forensic audit involves investigation of alienations of realized risk. It is realized already occurred. Internal auditing is a thorough auditing of each area of the company and aid to the management, but forensic audit is mainly surrounded theme of the auditing critically to detect any kind of frauds or errors of the financial statements. The meaning of this standard is area is very high. The occupational fraud. Here you can see what is mean by occupational fraud. Violates the employee's fiduciary responsibility to the employer. Fiduciary means you are need to work with bona fide or the good faith in order to maximize the shareholders' wealth while achieving your success as well, but in ethical manner, not an unethical agendas, unethical manner. It is done secretly and concealed. You are hiding once you are suspected. You are engaging with some kind of fraud. You are hiding that. Let's say in a particular company, you are processing the payments. You are processing the payments to outsiders, but you are using outsiders' account name and your account number. Let's say, Arusha, Ranmutu, I want to gain some unethical money or I want to engage a fraud because due to I have a financial issue because we call as a pressure. Later on in here, we discuss key elements of frauds, the pressure, rationalization, there is opportunity, the motivation is there. The done secretly and concealed. You are not revealing to third parties, otherwise you are get encountered, bro. Right? You are secretly doing and concealed. You are every day coming to the organization. You are not getting at any leave even. It is done to achieve a direct or indirect benefit. It is done to achieve a direct or indirect benefit. Post that the organization asset and revenue with opportunity. You are stealing. Sometimes it can be a type of fraud. We have three types: asset misappropriation, corruption, and financial statement frauds. You are cost to the asset. You are taking the company printer to print your personal stuff. That also a type of fraud. Asset misappropriation. I also engage in that one in my training organization also. Okay. Key elements of fraud. This is very much important when it comes to the forensic accounting. Why the frauds are occurred, right? Key elements of fraud. It means by key. The name itself given, it's key element. There is an opportunity to engage with the fraud, right? There is an opportunity. Name itself, it's given, there is an opportunity, and then you have pressure, right? And rationalize. Opportunity means the poor internal control, senior management not overseeing the company activities. There is a the company environment itself given an opportunity to commit a fraud for you, right? You have pressure, financial pressure, addiction. You are addiction to the luxury lifestyle, but let's say suddenly your income is dropping. With this happen in the COVID era, the people's purchasing power is declining, diminishing, but they can't change their lifestyle according to their income, disposable income. In that case, they are trying to stealing or somehow they need to get, right? That is addiction, right? Here, nextly we are rationalizing the stuff. Rationalization. I haven't received any rise because others receive a bonus. I also don't receive. Then I will steal money. It is only a loan I will pay back. Let's say you are the person who handling the petty cash in the company. You are stealing some, let's say per day you are stealing 500, 500, 500 every day. Once you receive your salary, you are feeling that steal money. Now, otherwise, let's suppose you are the person who are managing the petty cash. You are taking 1,000 each day and giving loans to your friends, and you are earning some other income, low interest income, and after that you are settling that amount to the petty cash. You are reimbursing that, right? It also a fraud, no, because that is not the money not belongs to you, it's company money, right? Even I think Staroshi is engaging those kind of stuff. I'm joking, right? Fraud categories. Here, this is tested if I am the examiner. What are the fraud categories, type of frauds? We have three types of frauds. You have asset misappropriation, the most common type. I told you theft of checks, cash, money orders, inventory. Inventories are stolen, right? Equipment, supply information. You are insider trading. Here we call as insider trading, right? You can't do insider trading, right? Bribery and corruption. Bribery and corruption. You are engaging with 37 bribery to accept a contract bid or kickback collusion you එකතු වෙලා හොරකම් කරනවා extortion threat to harm if demand not met false billing providing lower quantity overcharging conflict of interest corporate ownage it means selling secrets it means insider trading. Mm. Here financial statement fraud statement fraud you are engaging with some number crunching, right? Financial statement fraud, 9%. Revenue overstatement, false sales. You are window dressing your company, window dressing. We call as a, you are exaggerating your operations, right? We call as a revenue overstatement. Understating expenses. In order to boost your profit, you are understating. Otherwise, there is two types, no? You need to increase your revenue, otherwise you need to cut your expenses, right? In that case, you are delayed or capitalization of the expense. You are capex scheme. As per the LK 16, some capital nature expenditures you can capex, no? Capitalize the asset. If you are expense it because the profit is get deteriorate or the reduce. You are understating the expenses, overstating asset, no write-off. The uncontrollable obsolete inventories are not your write-off, overstating, you are boosting, right? Understating currency liability, not recording amount liability, misappropriation of the accounting rules. You are violating the fundamental accounting principles, even the standards. accounting standard based on your preference. It is punishable, right? Your departure from the accounting standard. It also financial statement, some kind of financial statement fraud, right? Okay. I think it's clear for you. Nextly, we need to go through with the legal consideration of fraud. If you are encountered or engaging with a fraud, what are the legal considerations? Intentionally false representation. If you are doing, if we encountered that, found that you are intentionally false representation, this is not an error. Definitely, it's not an error. If you are intentionally doing, who says it's error? Lying, lying or concealing action, pattern of unethical behavior, personal material benefits, and organizational suffering of victim or loss, legal consideration, right? You are punishable by imprisonment on severe fine, maybe. How to fraud discovers? If I don't know why the materials is get annoying here, disrupted here. I don't know how to fraud discovers. You can see confession, papucharne kalla, IT control, law, monetary, external audit. It's not that much powerful. External audit, document review, account reconciliation, bank rec කරම වලින් අපිට හවු වෙනවා. Accident by වැරදිලාම කියව වෙනවා. Internal audit එකකින් ටිකක් හවු වෙනවා, right? Management review එකකින් ගොඩක්ම දෙන අපි tip එකක් දෙනවා උන්ට. කීයක් හරි දීලා shape එක අඳුර ගන්නවා මේ. Tips provided by employees, customers, vendors, whistleblowers, pollution, two or more people or employee and vendor getting together and engaging a fraud. One person කෙනෙක් fraud එකක් කරනට වඩා එකතු වෙලා fraud එකක් කරොත් ඒක වටාකම වැඩි කියලා තමයි මෙතන කියන්නේ. Right? Next, who does fraud? Most of the internal frauds committed by longer tenure. It means older and more educated staff, senior management. පල්ලෙහා ඉන්න මිනිස්සු කතු ගන්න සීප කෙනෙක් උන් බයයි පොඩ්ඩක් කරන්න. ගොඩක්ම engage වෙන්නේ long tenure. මේක පරණම සේවකයෙ මොකද ඔක්කොම loop holes ටික උන් දාන්නේ. උන්නේ loop holes, right? ඒක අපිට යන්න පුළුවන්. Hmm. Executives commit more expensive fraud $500,000 per annum. Middle level manager, median manager fraud, median line employee fraud, most hit banks. ගොඩක්ම frauds වෙන්නේ banks වල government වල ලංකාවේ නම් government වල වෙනවා. Public bank වලත් වෙනවා ඇති. Public banks and the manufacturing 10%. 95 have no criminal conviction. To steal a lot of money, you must have a position of power and access. පොඩි ක්‍රේම හොරකම් කරන්න බෑ මාට්ටු වෙනවා. You have a, let's say, you are manager, finance manager, you are shape එකේ ගන්නවා CFO. You are stealing money. Right? Right. Financial statement fraud example, fictitious revenue. I will give you 1 minute to read it, right? Read it. Financial statement fraud example. Stakeholders have high expectation. Employees needed to meet the standard. To meet the standard, it must necessarily play the game. Financial statement fraud may be accepted. You are doing window dressing, some manipulation to the financial statement, window dressing. You are boosting, exaggerating your actual performance of the company. Performance එක මනින්නේ කොහොමද? P&L එක. Liquidity එක. බලන්නේ කොහෙන්ද? SOFP එක. Method of such fraud include manual adjustment. You are passing double entries, JEs pass करनो, journal entries pass करनो, right to account improper accounting procedures, corruption. Read this corruption. Allah's करनो, Allah's. The director of a subsidiary always purchases goods from two large organizations who provide rebates for large purchase quantities. The negotiated contract and forgot the rebates to offshore bank account. Local vendors are upset that their bids are ignored. Corruption, akramikata karna. Asset misappropriation. Example. A manager took money from one account and when payment was due, paid by another account. When that was due, she paid by a third party account. Make on the fraud that asset misappropriation. This lapping event for 4 years, and it was finally caught when the sickness resulted him being absent for a work for an extended period. සමහර කම්පැනි වල 7 day leaves තියෙනවා. ඒකට mandatory executive ලාට මෙන්න මේ frauds අල්ල ගන්න තමයි ඒක තියෙන්නේ. Asset misappropriation vocabulary. Read this. Right. Asset misappropriation vocabulary. Skimming means taking funds before they are recorded in the company records. Cash Lawrence means taking funds check that could recorded going to someone else. Record කරනවා සුමන පාලට දුන්නා කියලා but actually යන්නේ sucked. Embezzlement, abusing a business privilege to personal gain. Lapping, theft is covered with another person's check. Check tapering, forced or altered check for gain. Shell company, the puppet company payment made to fake company. The company is not actually exist. Payroll manipulation, ghost employees, the shell employees, falsified hours, understated leave, vacation time. Payroll manipulate karna, payroll, right? False shipping orders, missing, defeating received records, inventory theft. How to recognize fraud, how to prevent fraud. Audit karna. Surprise stock counts cash count You are going you have second year first semester auditing knowledge. And now you have third year first semester and double AT auditing knowledge and CA advanced auditing knowledge. You can do, right? Fraud and audit. Read. Red flags, it is important. And later on you can read. I will give you another 2 to 3 minutes. Leisurely you need to read, right?